Okay. Hey. The thing with me is that I'm really bad at planning videos and like being able to sit down and execute them. But I wanted to come on here and just kind of talk about what's on my mind right now. I just interviewed for what would be a really cool job. I'm not gonna like talk about the job, but I just interviewed for a really great job that I would really love to get, and I feel like it went really well. It was a Zoom call because COVID. So I feel like I want to just touch on a couple different things. Like my story basically is that I went to school for media production and specifically audio production, but I really focused in on event production and event coordination, all of that kind of stuff. I held student leadership roles on campus, and then I ended up working for Live Nation briefly before COVID, just doing guest services. And then COVID happened, and obviously we can't have live events, there's no concerts. So I kind of was really forced to evaluate my own skill set and where else I could be happy utilizing the skills. This is just my experience, you know, this is my story, and you might have gone to school for something that is not really applicable right now too. But you do have skills that are valuable to companies that are outside maybe your industry. And what's really important is trying to figure out what it is that you love about what you went to school for. So for me, I loved the coordination part of event coordination. I loved pulling together resources, pulling together people. Being the liaison, the communicator of a project was always something that I really loved, and it is what largely drew me to event production. Obviously, the concert part of it is so fun, and the fan experience part of it is so fun, and getting to throw a show and see it be successful is the best part. But I noticed that a large part of what I enjoyed about it was coordinating. And so I started looking at office coordinator positions. I started looking at meeting coordinator positions in like the corporate world, which, you know, I went to Temple for an arts degree. I don't want to be in corporate, but you have to kind of deal with what's dealt to you and be adaptable. I have skills that are applicable in other jobs that I have to kind of build on right now and really learn how to sell, because before my work kind of spoke for itself, and now that's not the case. I just wanted to make this video specifically for anybody that is freshly out of college, or maybe you got laid off from your job and now you're looking for a new job. Anybody that's like job hunting right now. It's okay to not know what the heck you're doing. Nobody knows what's going on right now with COVID. It's definitely scary. It's easy to feel kind of hopeless and lost in the world, and obviously this period of time for any college graduate is hard, but adding a pandemic to the mix makes it significantly harder, and it's okay to acknowledge that. You can't let it make you a victim, but it is okay to give yourself some slack in that way. Learn, you know, if you haven't had that talk with yourself about your skill set and where else you could be happy outside of the industry that you went to school for, or whatever, maybe the industry that you have experience in like I do, just do that. Tweak your resume, change your resume depending on the job, and really sell yourself on those skills, because employers are looking for that. Employers want to see that you're adaptable. They want to see that you're willing to apply your skills in places that aren't necessarily everything you want, you know? And also, just remember that even if you didn't get the job, getting the interview is something to be proud of. Someone reaching out to you saying like, hey, we want to talk to you about this position because we feel like you'd be a good fit. That is something to be proud of, and you should be proud of yourself for getting that far, even if you don't end up getting the job. I know that's hard and annoying to hear, because you're like, yeah, you can interview me all day, but I need to make money. And it's like, I completely understand that, but for your own well-being and mental health, I feel like it is important to acknowledge the little victories. Let me know if you guys are going through this type of thing too, or if you're not, if you have any tips for people like me that are, let me know down below. Definitely spread the wealth. I would love to learn from professionals about this. And also, you guys can follow me on Instagram for more content, or Pinterest. I love Pinterest. And yeah, I will see you in my next video whenever that is. Okay, bye.